Aquino. Happy New Year! I'm excited. Thank you so much for joining me today. I promise you that next week we have some great guests already lined up for you. But today, I wanted to take a moment from my heart to yours to talk about what God's been speaking to me for the new year. I know. You're thinking, not another prophetic word for another beginning of the year. Every prophetic person likes to put on these catchphrases. If you've been following me for any amount of time, you know I go out of my way not to do these things. And I always do them for the year, but not to do it, not to conjure it. Just be really, God, what are you saying? Because the beginning of a year is a beginning of a newness. It's a new start. And so I'm really excited about 2017, and I hope you are too. But the Lord spoke to me back in early November that 2017 would be a year of establishment and restoration. Now, I believe we're already seeing some of that already, but here's the scriptures. I want to read to you the scripture specifically that God gave me. And first one is out of Joel. It is Joel 2:23 through 25. And it says, and I'm reading the ESV version, "Be glad, O children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your God, for he has given the early rain for your vindication." It's for your vindication. "He has poured down for you abundant rain, the early and the later rain as before. The threshing floor shall be full of grain, the vat shall overflow with wine and oil. This is the key phrase, I will restore to you the years the swarming locusts have eaten, the hopper and the destroyer and the cutter, my great army which I sent among you." So I want that restoration, that theme of restoration, and I want you guys to carry that with you this year, that God is restoring to you. He's restoring to you, whether it be finances, health, family, situations, relationship. I believe there's a restoration coming. And that Psalms 18:32 through 33, and this is out of the NIV. This is the other scripture God gave me. "It is my God who arms me," he arms you, "with strength and makes my way perfect." He's making your way perfect. "He makes my feet like the feet of a deer." He's making your feet that way. "And he sets me on my high places." He's setting you on a high place. "He teaches your hands to make war so that your arms can bend the bow of bronze." So anyway, what God is saying here is that your feet will not slip. He's putting you in places. He's giving you restoration. And he is establishing you in that place. Now, I know a lot of times we give these prophetic words and things don't always happen the way we want them to happen. And so sometimes there can be confusion in that, sometimes to the immature. But I want to tell you the theme, what I'm feeling that God is giving me is restoration and establishment. And I can say in my own personal life, and maybe I'll talk about this later at some point, I'm seeing God do that. So I want you to hold on to that. I want you to hold tightly to it and say, my God is restoring me. He's restoring the things that have seemed stolen and forgotten. He is bringing restoration to your life. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want you to remember that God has awesome plans for your life, so you better start getting excited. Thanks for watching.